lunch near to the
Yeah.
river. In Rio, we have some place to do it near to Copacabana Beach and something like that. But I didn't do yet. And you, Wesley, do you have plans for the weekend? Don't say that you will work.
I need to say that because it's the reality, but every weekend I just do that. Like I work in some side projects, and of course I play games on the computer. Recently, I just I bought a new computer, component by component. I can say I just assembled a new computer, so I am just playing on the new computer, and testing the hardware itself, the capacity, and of course creating some projects to use this hardware. Some simulations, some things that I like to do.
No way, but I think it's funny. I think you can have some fun to do this type of things during the weekend. And you, Bruno, do you have plans for the weekend?
Yes, first of all, I clean my house, and second time, I meet with my friends for watching play soccer. That's it.
Oh, I need to do the same, but not soccer, but also clean my house. All the weekends, the same thing. Clean my house and check the plants and go to the supermarket. I have the same activities to do for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, but I try to put some fun in the middle of these tasks,
Yes, I know this, and now they make the market its activity. I don't know. This is great for me, and it's not more bad, but it's necessary. And now it's a fun for me. I like to the market and sell my items. That's very good, but clean house and wash my it's not good for me. But that's it. It's life.
Yeah, you're totally sure. So guys, now we are on YouTube. So hello people from YouTube. I'm Gabriele and I will host this immersion here. Today we are going to talk about travel preferences and aspirations. Let me explain a little bit how TNT works. TNT is a language platform for beginners, intermediate, and advanced speakers. Immersion meetings are not regular classes, so I'm not a teacher, I'm a student. And the proposal to stay here is just to have a conversation, a free conversation to a specific topic. We have some questions to follow the topic and to follow the conversation. And we have some rules to follow during the immersion. The first of all is to be respectful. The second one is don't be afraid to make mistakes. Here we are in a safe place, so feel free to make mistakes here. And if you don't know a word in English, feel free to tell it in Portuguese or just to check in English and then spell it here. And the third one is just to have fun. This is a moment to have fun and to know other people. And that's it, guys. So as we are 5 here, I won't split up you in small. I won't split you in small groups. I think the conversations flows better. It could be better if you maintain 5 people here. Okay. So let's start to introduce ourselves. So I can start here. So my name is Gabriele, as I mentioned it before. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Pelotas. I was born in Pelotas, in a city in the south of Rio Grande do Sul. But 2.5 years ago, I came to Rio de Janeiro, this beautiful city, and now I'm living here. I'm a food engineer, and I work as a science entrepreneur. I don't have kids. I'm so passionate about to take care of my plants, to do exercise, to move my body, to watch movies and go to the cinema and watching series at home, or just to hang out with my friends. I'm so passionate about to discuss about travel and music and something like that. I'm so a big fan of 21 Pilots. And I think that's all about me. Let me ask to you, Bruno. That's your first time, so I'd like to know about you a little bit.
Okay, my name is Bruno. I have 29 years old. I'm living in São Paulo, the city of the rain. I work to customer success, like no attendance clients, and that's it. But I'm graduate to journalism. I love the histories, tell histories, listen histories. I like all that and watch movies, play soccers, hang out my friends, and that's it. I think yes, that's it. Very pleasure stay here with us, and my first time I feel very good to speak English and listening to. Thank you.
So happy to know about you. And when I was young, my first option to do for, I don't know how to explain in English, but it's like a test that we usually used to did to enter to the university. It's not like a name, but it's like a vestibular. And my first option in the past was journalism, but I changed my mind, and then I choose to do a food engineer because I was so good in math and chemistry and something like that. But I really like to read and to write. Sometimes I write some texts, not like poems or something like that, but it's just a particular task that I stay with me. But it's like a hobby. But in the past, I really like to write chronics and something like that for these reasons that I thought to do journalist in the past.
Amazing.
How about you, Wesley?
Hello, guys. Well, my name is Wesley William. I have 29 years old. I live in Porto Alegre City, south of Brazil. It's my third month here on TNT, so it's a lot, I think. Seems like it's more time, because my English improved a lot. And on the first immersions, I was nervous. The words was just not coming out. So today I can speak English with confidence. And of course, sometimes I just commit some mistakes. So it's the part of the process of learning. So that's it. I am a senior data engineer. I have a computer science degree, post-graduation in data science and artificial intelligence. In my free time, I like to work on my side projects and play games on the computer, as I said before. So that's it, guys. And feel welcome, Bruno. On the first one, it's hard, but with time, it's become better. The words will just come out. So it's just becoming easy to speak, and that's it, guys.
So thank you, Wesley. And let me see, Andrea. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, hello guys, good evening. First of all, I'd like to say for Bruno, welcome aboard. Here is the best place to train our speaking skills, okay? So feel free to talk a lot. So guys, I'm Andrea, I'm 45 years old. I live in Guarujá, but I was born in São Bernardo do Campo. I am married, I don't have kids. Like Gabi, I have a lot of plants in my little balcony. I love all of them. What else? I really love attending rock concerts, festivals like Lollapalooza, Rock in Rio. Next week, I will start a course, logistic course. So I am very excited about it. So let's see what will happen. That's it, guys.
Thank you, Andrea. Bruno, Andrea is also a host here on Talk and Talk. Her immersions is always Monday.
Every Monday.
Every Monday, 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Yes. You are invited, Bruno.
She's
Thank you.
amazing. And last but not least, Ayla, can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay, good evening, guys. I would like to say to Bruno, welcome aboard too, and nice to meet you. So my name is Ayla. I'm from Belém, north of Brazil, and in Belém there are a lot of rivers, as I said, and I so appreciate it. I enjoy hanging out with my friends and my family, and I like to go to the restaurant near the rivers to appreciate the landscape, to eat good food and to talk a lot, something like that. It's so good for us. We have a lot of fun, and I'm married. I have a daughter. My daughter is 25. She's an adult. And I have a little dog. My dog is my baby now. And I work as a public servant. I have degree in law. That's why I work at a judicial area. So, and I started studying English in 2020. And since then, I try to improve. And that's why I'm here. And for me, it's a pleasure to be here on TNT. It's like a family. I feel so comfortable to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayla. You always welcome here. So guys, let's move on to the question number 2. It's about the topic that we discussed today. So what is your most memorable travel experience and what made it so special? And I'd like to know about you, Andrea.
Right. For me, I have to say that my most memorable travel experience was when I went to Italy in 2018 to see a U2 concert. It made it very special because U2 is a band of my heart. I love this band. And also because it was my first trip abroad. And I went alone with my bad English. Imagine I am speaking English 5 years ago. If now I am speaking terrible, imagine it 5 years ago. So for me, it's the most important, most memorable travel that I had. That's it.
That's so nice, Andrea. And you're so brave to do it alone because it's not easy to travel alone, you know?
Yeah.
It's
because the band.
Yeah, exactly. I totally understand you because I have a favorite band. And you, Bruno?
Oh, this question is very important to me. In this year, exactly in my birthday, I'm travel to my first travel to abroad. I'm travel to Uruguay alone. This is a good experience to me, and I make like the same the travel with my back page and my dream in my heart, and I discover all the city. I'm living a must adventure, and the most of this I want to see my team soccer play at Uruguay, Corinthians versus sorry, I don't remember the name of the other team, but it's very memorable to me, and yes, my emotion in my voice say this.
That's so nice. And how many days did you spend did you spend on Uruguay?
1 week.
Ah, okay, 1 week. And I remember that I went to Uruguay when I was 16, I think so, because my ex-stepfather was a Uruguay. I don't know how to explain it, how to tell it in English, but I remember that we went to Uruguay to meet his family. But I don't have some memories about it. I don't know why. I spent I think 1 or 2 weeks, but I don't have a lot of memories about it, and I need to return to Uruguay and explore more because it's a nice country, you know.
Yes, the must to this is watching Corinthians in Uruguay. The experience is memorable.
Yeah, I can imagine. And you, Wesley?
I don't know. I don't just usually don't travel to to any place, so I just keep it at home and working, studying. So, but sometimes and on the past I traveled, like to the beach with my family, for example. So I don't know. It's just like that. There is a beach here on my state. It's called Torres. It's amazing. It's amazing. There's a lot of. It's like I can say a paradise, you know, a paradise beaches there, and it's amazing. I was just considering to move to there and just live there, you know, but I just changed my plans for now. But maybe in the future I could just move there and stay there, you know. And what made it so special? Maybe the energy. I feel some kind of energy on the from the sea, you know. Uh, I don't know how to explain that, but there is something on the beach, on the shore that you feel. I don't know how to explain, and it's like revigorating, you know, revigorate ourselves. Um, what else? And of course, when I am with my family, I feel that every moment is a special one because those people are important to me, you know. So that's it.
Yeah, I have some memories about Torres because I spent some summers with my friends or with my family in this amazing city. It's like a paradise, you know, and we don't have different ones in the state. I think it's not the same as Casino, as Laranjal. That's the beach that have in my hometown, but it's so amazing, and I totally understand you when you said about Torres. And I don't know what happens, but all days that every time that I listen to Armandinho, I remember to Torres because it's like Armandinho is an artist from Rio Grande do Sul, I think so. And a couple of weeks I went to a festival here, and this guy played in this festival, and I remembered a lot about my summers on Talkies. It's incredible. But in my daily life, I don't have Armandinho on my Spotify. It's not the type of music that I'm so passionate, but I don't know. It's like a memories, you know. And when I walk it on the Torres in the beach in Torres, I always remember about this sensation that Armandinho brings to the songs. I don't know why. And you, Ayla?
So, for me, I don't know if it was the most memorable travel, but I enjoyed a lot. And in 2018, my husband and I visited Buenos Aires, and it was so good. We could appreciate it a lot of things, and I felt in Brazil because there are a lot of Brazilian people there, so it was a little funny, and I could visit some ancient buildings like universities and theaters. It's so exuberant, so it's so beautiful, and I could appreciate a tango concert. It was so beautiful and so awesome. I so appreciate it, and that we can to drink a lot of wine. And I remember Andrea, I think Andrea, uh, yeah. I remember you, Andrea, when I talk about the wine now. And it was so good, so good. The food, and I so appreciate. I remember there is a popular neighborhood, I think it called Caminito, and there are a lot of history there about the people's oranges. It's I have interest about it, so I had a sightseeing, and the guide talked to us, told us about the history, about the how the I don't know, I forgot the word now, but they explained a lot of things about the Buenos Aires, your people, their people. So it was amazing for me. And I remember I went to a lot of parks. There are a lot of beautiful parks there, and I so appreciate because I like so much nature, and yeah, it was so nice. That's it.
I can imagine, Ayla. I've never been to Buenos Aires, but I have a cousin that went to last year, I think so, and she showed me some photos, and it's incredible. It's a beautiful city, and I remember that she mentioned about Caminito, and maybe one day I will travel to this city, and I could be nice. And in my case, guys, I think my most memorable travel was when let me see, I think when I was when I was on Switzerland last year. Because this travel was so important to me. I went to Switzerland because I went to Switzerland to do a business training, and it's like an acceleration program to transform basic science into business. And I spent 1 week on Switzerland, and the reasons that it was so memorable to me is that because first of all, it was the first time that I saw the snow, and the second one is the time that I idealized my own business. So it was the first time that I talk about my business in total in English. It was a English experience because nobody in my group could talk in Portuguese, just in English. And it was amazing. But I have a lot of travels to mention that was, I think every time that I have the opportunity to travel, it's good to me. I learned a lot, and I enjoy a lot to travel, and I have some good memories related to travels. But I think this is so special because it's an important point on my career, and also a personal experience to see the snow and to stay in this place. So let's move on to the next question. Let me see. Do you prefer to travel solo with a partner or in a group? Guys, I think I prefer to travel with a partner, but usually I travel solo. It's most common to me to travel solo because I'm a single person. And in the last travel that I did, all travels that I did in this year wasn't solo, and all of them was to São Paulo. But it's nice to stay in São Paulo as solo. It's normal to me. It's not a problem. And how about you, Ayla?
So guys, I've never traveled alone. But yeah, I think it could be a good experience. And but in my case, I always travel with my husband. And so I like to travel to him because we get along, and we have patient each other, because sometimes it's difficult when you are traveling and people disagree a lot about what to do. So my husband and I, we get along well, so it's, for me, it's good. But I think it's nice when you can travel alone. It's I imagine it should be a good experience.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think both are good. We have advantages and disadvantages to do the same. But I prefer to have a partner to share the experience. I think it's more enjoyable. But I think when we travel solo, it's good as well, because you can plan everything. You can go whatever you want. Don't worry about the other person. So we have the both sides. And you, Bruno?
I prefer travel, but I think the most is important to me is travel solo. I like this, and I could be choose the places, the food, the hotel, but in a group or partners, it's a great experience, other experience, totally different between travel solo. But I don't know. I think travel in a general is very good, and the partner of my traveler, it's not most important to me. I like travel, and that's it.
The most important thing is just to travel.
Yes,
Then the
just
destination and the person that stay with you, it's not the problem. Just travel.
yes, not problem to me. When I'm travel, I'm fine. Get to the hotel community hostel, and I share my room, and that's it. It's no problem to me. I like the meeting other people, and the bad experience, it's a good when you travel. I think this your mindset changed the a part of this.
Yeah, I agree with you. And you, Wesley?
Well, in my case, I prefer with my partner or with my family, because if I travel solo, I don't think I will do that, because if I need to go somewhere, my mind will just focus on the mission to go to the destination. I will just keep my mind on mission mode, you know. So I will not, relax. So that's it, because my mind will just plan all the paths that I have to do, all the actions, like uh, plan all the roads, plan the money that I need to waste, all the things, the place that I will go. So I will keep the plans. I will take the plans like a serious thing. You know, you become a priority in my mind. So I will not relax. So if I go with a partner or with my family, I can just keep those tasks to them, so I can just focus on the on the view, you know. So that's it.
You just focus on the good part. And maybe if you travel solo, you work during the travel. It's not good. So
Yeah,
it's
indeed, it will just become a mission to me. It's like to when I need to go to the grocery store, it's the same thing. I just go there like in the mission mode, very serious, and just go there. I have all the plans, all the paths that I need to go to the corridors of the grocery store, all the things that are sorted by the order that I need to go. So I will not relax doing such things, even in a travel that we go to the normal persons go just to relax, you know. I will not relax because my mind will just keep working, you know.
yeah, I totally understand you, and it's a good point. And you, Andrea?
Guys, I have both experience, like traveling alone and with a group. But I don't know. I think I like it to travel alone because I think it's the sensation of freedom. It's different. Like if you want to stay in a hotel sleeping, you can do it. Or if you want to just enjoy the city, you can do. I don't know. We don't have people with you to wishing a lot of different things that you. So for me, it's the sensation of freedom is the best part.
Yeah, I agree with you, Andrea. This is the best part to staying solo, and it's like you can decide everything. You can go to a place that you don't plan it before, or you can just follow your I don't know, the plans that you did before the travel. You can decide everything. It's a good sensation, freedom, the freedom and to stay all the to have all the plans about your travel in your hands.
Yeah.
It's like that. I have some experience like that. It was so good to me. Let me see, guys. I think you can skip the question number 4 and the question number 5, and we can, let me see, we can discuss a little bit about the question number. No, we can change the dynamic. Bruno, can you choose a question for us and read, and then we discuss this question that you choose?
Perfect. I'm choose question number 8, and let's go. Do you prefer slow travel, where you spend more time in one place, or fast-paced travel, visiting many destinations in a short period? This question went to Wesley.
Well, good point. In my case, I prefer to have a slow travel because my mind is just an analytical mind, you know. I will just observe all the details of the place, of the persons, of the how can say, the nature itself, the animals itself. So everything my mind will just analyze and keep it just watching, you know, observing. So if the travel is just a fast travel that we are just switching the places, I will not have the time to observe everything that my mind needs to see, you know. So in my case, I prefer to have a slow travel, to have time to see those things. And of course, we can switch the places, but I need to have enough time to just observe, you know, everything and feel the environment and something like that. That's it.
Please, Wesley, choose another one.
Okay, Andrea, go ahead.
Oh, guys, for me, it's very difficult to discuss about this question because I think visiting many destinations in a short period, I think for me, it's a good idea. When I went to Italy, I spent there 1 week and I attended 2 concerts from U2, but I had the opportunity to go to, I was in Milan, but I went to Florence, Venice, Rome, and what else? But it was a little crazy. I spent 1 day in each city, and I like it, this experience. I don't know. For me, it's better than stay 2 or 3 days in the same place. I don't know. And you, Ayla?
Well, for me, it depends on the travel. Because, for example, if I go someplace where there are a lot of attraction, I think I would like to do a fast-paced travel and to enjoy a lot as possible for me. And but if I decided to do a travel to rest, to relax, I prefer slow travel. And because sometimes you are so tired and so stressful, and I want to just only rest and appreciate the landscape, to go to the beach and to taste some delicious foods, or had a good wine, good beer, or coconut water, so something like that. I so appreciate this moment, you know. And sometimes I feel so I'm a so lazy person. And for me, it depends on, guys. Depends on if I decided to do a travel, I try to reflect what I wanted to do more. And if I so excited, no, I wanted a trip, a travel where I can visit in many destinations, in many attractions. And but on the other hand, sometimes I prefer to do slow travel to rest more. And Wesley.
I think Wesley already
Oh,
answered. It's me. But
thank you.
guys,
Sorry.
no problem. I think in
Bruno
my case,
answered, no. No, Bruno.
yeah,
True.
Bruno started. Bruno started and then answered. In my case, I think I prefer to visit many destinations in a short period because sometimes, usually I don't have time. I don't have much time to have slow travels, and I prefer to optimize my time and to know about the place as much as possible. But I think it's depend of the destination. If you travel to a small country or a small continent that have a lot of countries that you can travel in a easy way to another one, I think it's perfect because you can you can visit many places in a short time. But sometimes if you are talking about Brazil, we have a big country that it's impossible to do this, except if you go to a specific state and try to visit several cities in this state. So you can do this. But I think both are good if you have a lot of time, like 1 year that you are, I don't know, some people do it, I don't know, I forgot the name, the specific name, that people spend 1 year just traveling. It's like a mission, but you need to have much money to do it. I don't know, I don't have it. And it's a good example that you
can I add something? Sorry.
Of course.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I was thinking, guys, when we travel abroad, we need to thinking about the money, because it's not possible to sleep in euro or dollar. We need to sleep in how can I say, in real. So let's sleep in Brazil, not in another country. Just enjoy the country. It's a joke, guys.
Yeah, important point.
I forgot to say, because when I decided to travel, before I need to spend money to it.
Yeah.
Good point.
Wesley, can you choose a question for us, read and answer, and then choose another one to answer, please?
Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, the question number 6. Do you plan your trips in detail, or do you prefer to be surprised by the destination? Gabi?
You can answer, but I think you mentioned a little bit about that you prefer to plan all the trips.
Yeah, you can imagine my answer, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. In my case, I'm so a methodic person, so I prefer to plan all the trip, but I really enjoy to be surprised by destination, like to stay in a place, just walk in and see an amazing place and entry and enjoy. And I think I really like both. I don't like to go to a place without any plans, like don't know about where I will sleep, where I will stay for many days, the places that I will visit. I need to plan this type of things, but small things I really like to be surprised. So it's a mixed to the both sides. And you, Isla?
I don't know. I think in detail, no. But as I said, I think an important thing for me, it save money to do my trip, but and I try to search a little about the place and about the logistic, the trip. I think it's important, but no in detail. I think it's difficult for me to do this, and I try to let some thing to be surprised. But what about the logistic? I pay attention. I search the best for me, the best for my pocket, because it's so expensive to travel. And but about the attractions, I prefer to be surprised. I think it's good too. And you, Andrea.
I am like you and Gabi. I think I like to plan. I think it's necessary depending on the place that you go. It's very necessary. But I like to be surprised also. It's not a problem. But I am a little methodic, so I prefer plan. And you, Bruno?
I agree with you and Gabriele, but I don't follow never my plan in the travels. Principle about your money. I don't know. I don't follow this, but I think it's very important. Principle when to go abroad the Brazil, principle euro and dollar. But surprised it's very good, and I like this, and I find this in the city, in the experience, meeting other people, and that's it. And okay, I'll everybody answer the question.
Guys, sorry, Andrea and Ayla, I will ask you to choose a question for you to discussing about, but you don't have much time to do it. So I'll select 2 questions that we can answer in a quick way, and I think it's a good way to finish the immersion. The first of all is the question number 9. What are the 3 non-obvious destinations you would like to explore? If you don't have 3 places in mind, just mention 1 or 2, whatever you want, okay? In my case, I would like to visit Vietnam, Antarctica, and Islandia. I don't know if the pronunciation is correct, but this is my 3 non-obvious destinations. How about you, Bruno?
I'd like visit to Christiania in the United Kingdom and Islandia the same, and other country of the Asia.
And you, Andrea?
Guys, for now, I have just one, Japan. I don't know why, because I think I love the Japan culture, so it will be amazing. It's my dream. And you, Ayla?
In my case, I think obvious. I would like to visit Thailand, New Zealand, because the volcanoes, I don't know the pronunciation, volcanoes, and Machu Picchu.
It's a good one. And you, Wesley?
Well, this question is a hard one. I was thinking, and the answer was obvious. It's something obvious to me, you know, but non-obvious to another person. Just explore the space. But I think, and of course, travel faster than light. But maybe I think that I just born too soon to do that. So I will just keep on the earth for from now, you know.
This is an amazing answer, Wesley. Thank you to sharing. And guys, to finish, we can answer the question number 12. If you had a ticket to go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? In my case, I would like to go to my hometown because I miss so much my family. And if I have a ticket right now, I would do it. And you, Ayla?
Oh my gosh, I think somewhere where there is waterfall. I like so much waterfalls. Yeah, because it's so close to the nature. And you, Wesley?
Somewhere that have auroras and it's cold maybe on the North Pole, something like that. That's it.
And you, Andrea?
Not right now, but in September, I'd like a ticket to Las Vegas to see a YouTube concert there. It will be amazing because there is a new, I don't know how to say, new arena in Las Vegas. So it's called Sphere. So it's amazing, guys. So it's my dream. And you, Bruno?
I like to travel Dinamarca. It's amazing culture, and I like your culture.
Good answers, guys. So thank you so much. Unfortunately, we don't have time to continue this discussion. Bruno, I hope you enjoy this immersion. It's your first experience here. So let me explain a little bit. At the end of the immersion, I put on the chat a survey. So you can rate this immersion from 1 to 10 and put some comments about the immersion. So if you have an opinion or a suggestion, a topic suggestion, you can put on the chat, not on the chat, but in the link. And then I will consider it in the next immersions, okay? So guys, next week we're going to talk about expectations and reality. It's a good topic to discuss about. And guys, thank you so much to stay with me. Hope you have a good week, a good rest of week, a good weekend, and I hope see you in the next week. Okay? So thank you, guys.
Thank